talk about something that pisses me off. Actually, it doesn't piss me off. I'm not an angry photographer, by the way. The only reason I actually made up that moniker is because I used to do weddings, and the chicks would absolutely irritate the hell out of me. By the way, never do printing for somebody. Always outsource your printing to somebody else. Let's talk about photography and all this nonsense. Now, photographers are very visually oriented. I hope so, anyway, right? Sex sells, but does it say anything? Like, you're like, wow, she's really hot. It's like, oh my God, she's got some incontractable diseases. Oh, but she's so hot. You know, you're lured in. Notice the clickbait on all these I'm not singling out a single photography channel, okay? There's a lot of them that do this crap. Sex sells. I'm going to take this camera and this speed light, and I'm going to go out and I'm going to pop some shots. Oh my God, look at her. She's beautiful. That's wonderful. That doesn't tell you anything about... I could teach someone how to do that in a day. And like pose, like 20 different poses, where to hold the lighting, what to meter for. Teach someone how to do that. Someone even never picked up a camera before. It's like, we're going to stick it in manual and the speed light in TTL mode. I could teach someone that never even picked up a camera how to take equally awesome shots. Let me rephrase that to you. All these idiots subscribing to these sex sells. Look, we're taking a picture of Cindy today. Bam, bam, bam. Look at that shot. Everybody's like, oh my God, I'm going to subscribe to you. I don't care who you subscribe to. I never ask anybody to subscribe to me. I'm going to buy that piece of gear because look at that beautiful picture. Somebody that never picked up a camera before, I could have them replicating those shots 100%. I could teach them 30 fundamental poses. They could even have like the image on like a stick figure diagrams on a flip card because they're not going to remember 30. Just looking at flip cards. Okay, we're going to do pose number 2 now. And keep that crap in their pocket, right? Right? Yeah. I know of a couple of YouTube photographers that actually do that. They keep their flip cards for posing. Like, yeah. Their picture examples. Like, wow, okay. There's 30 of them. There are 30 primary ones, okay? Stick the camera in all manual mode. Stick the speed light in TTL. Use a TTL cable. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, pose number 2. Bam, bam. That's someone that's never picked up a camera before. All these people that are falling in love with these fools. You know, I know that that's impressive. Sex sells, right? I've said this 1,000 times before. And I've had a lot of... Last time I made a video about this, I had a lot of pros. Kind of like, oh my God, I'm so glad you made that video. I made it like a half a year ago. Money. Real estate photography. Money. Product photography. Money. Corporate gigs. Money. Everybody thinks you have to have like a social media account. You know, back in photography school, you know, websites did exist, obviously, back in 1993. People had business cards and they had a frickin' reputation. And if you did a good job, the word would spread and you'd end up with more gigs than you could handle. That is an undeniable damn fact. I'm happy with what I do. I'm happy writing books. I'm happy doing 1 gig a week max. You know, I'm not going to fly to France to do a gig for anybody. It's going to be a local gig or someone's going to fly me out to do a shoot. I haven't had anybody complain about my photographic work in, oh God, since back in photography school. And I average at least, and the minimum's been 2 a month, but average like 5 a month. Local. The only stuff that comes outside of local is product photography. Medical supplies, boring stuff. Sometimes I get to keep it, like don't send it back. I'm like, wow, really? I sold some of this stuff on Craigslist. Not medical supplies, other things. One of them I had a hard time getting rid of. It's printing pellets for printing. I had a hard time getting rid of that because, yeah, anyway. It was worth money, so I got rid of it. Sex sells. Photography is huge. All the money in photography. All these people, by the way, people that go to fashion shoots and paparazzis, you know, oh my God. People are doing, there is so little money in doing sexy people photography. There's no money. You'd think like the young 20, 30-some-year-old girl is paying it. No. No, nobody's paying for that. And the stuff that does pay, people are doing it for free. It's like, we're going to publish your name in our magazine. We need like I'll do it for free! People are doing that now. There's a lot of fashion photographers up in New York. They're like, man, it sucks up here. There are all these advanced amateur shooters just doing it for free to get their name in a magazine. Look, I got published. Look, it's a picture of hot model so-and-so. How much did that gig pay you? It didn't pay me anything, but I got my name in the magazine. Wow, that's going to really put food on the plate, isn't it? You see? You see this video right now? Nobody else is making a video about this. There's none of these top 10, top 20 YouTube photography channels. This is important. Nobody's making a video about this stuff. You know why? Because that's boring. No, I'm going to take a picture of a hot chick. Yeah, out in the field. I'm going to lay her like in a bikini. There's one photography channel with a bazillion followers, and he's out every 5th video is like some chick in a bikini. Good, I'm glad that works for him. That doesn't prove anything. Doesn't prove you know anything about lighting. There's no money in that photography because the market is there's super saturation. There's no money in that stuff. Real estate photography, it's another matter. Product photography, corporate photography, wow, that really is another matter. That's not glamorous though. Which would you rather take a picture of? Products in your bedroom, in your living room or your basement? Or hot chicks. Yeah, I'm going to take pictures of hot. Well, it doesn't pay anything. Well, I don't know. It's like paying product photography versus hot chick photography that doesn't pay anything. Why doesn't anybody make a video about this stuff? All the important stuff in photography, none of these clowns, I'm going to use that word really specifically, clown. I need one of those honking things. You know like clowns have? They have that horn that goes honk honk. I need like a horn mounted right here. Honk honk. When I talk about the clowns. None of these clowns are talking about that. They're not talking about it. Nothing true is popular, nothing popular is true. There's no money in taking shots of hot 20, 30-something-year-olds because nobody's paying for that. And the people that do it are doing it for free. Talk to any fashion photographer in New York or LA, they're doing it for free. Most of it. I know one supermodel photographer. I mean, he's super famous, but I mean, he's doing a different level of model photography. He'll agree with me on this video. I know he has to because he knows it's true. Anyway, sex sells, and there ain't no money in it. And photography is huge. And I'm pretty sure that if you want to get paid in photography, you know, being impressed by somebody that could take a picture of a hot chick, if I can train somebody to do that in a day, and I absolutely guarantee you I can. I wish somebody out there who's never picked up a camera would come see me, and I'd make like a 4-part video, and I would teach them how to do that in a day. And I give them the flip cards of the 30 poses on it, and teach them. All I have to do is hold the camera up. The camera's in manual mode, 1/250th of a second, shot at f1.8 with an 85mm, speed light and TTL mode. They will make the exact same pictures as these other YouTube photography channels. Like, oh my god, look at those shots. You're such a great photographer, Mr. So-and-so. No, they're not. No, they're not. Never seen those people use a light meter. Never seen them use a reflector correctly. I use the word correctly. Never seen them use a reflector correctly. Those people don't even know what negative fill is. Like, hey, what's negative fill, YouTube photographer? You don't know what negative fill is? What about lighting ratios? What does exposed to the right really mean? Tell me how wrong this video is. This video right here. It's accurate. It's razor sharp and deadly accurate. Nobody else is making a video on this. Pathetic. Pathetic. Pathetic.